Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel, Bachelor Nation News fans. If you thought week 1 of The Golden Bachelor was packed with surprises, buckle up, because week 2 has officially taken the drama to a whole new level. Our charming, yet sometimes awkward Bachelor is officially on the hot seat, and the contestants aren't holding back. From unfiltered confessions to jaw-dropping confrontations, this week has been a roller coaster of emotions, laughter, and more than a few roasting sessions. Let's dive in because the week's events were nothing short of explosive. The Bachelor's charms under fire. Week 2 opened with our Golden Bachelor attempting to charm the remaining contestants during a group date. But instead of melting hearts, he got roasted hard. One contestant quipped, "Are we here for love or a comedy show?" And the room erupted in laughter. It's clear that our Bachelor's over-the-top flattery and occasional awkward jokes aren't landing as he hoped. Fans watching live social media reactions couldn't stop tweeting. Some called it painfully cringy, while others admitted it was so bad it's good. But the real question is, will he survive the roast? Or will the contestants turn this group date into a battle royale of insults? The group date that turned into a roast session. The much-anticipated group date kicked off at a luxurious rooftop lounge overlooking the city skyline. At first, it seemed like a glamorous evening of cocktails and charming smiles. But as soon as our Bachelor tried a cheesy pickup line, the contestants pounced. One of them said, "Oh, you think that line works? I've heard better from a fortune cookie." Another added, "You may be golden, but that joke is pure bronze." Even the cameramen couldn't hide their laughter. The tension quickly became comedic gold. Fans were live tweeting in real time with hashtags trending like hashtag golden roast and hashtag bachelor burn. Despite the embarrassment, The Bachelor tried to recover, but each attempt only seemed to fuel more playful insults, creating a hilarious domino effect that left everyone, including viewers at home, in stitches. Private dates, public pressure. After the group date, The Bachelor pulled 2 contestants aside for one-on-one time. Normally, this would be a chance to show off his softer side. But the roasting didn't stop. On the first private date, a contestant teased, "You talk a lot about love, but I'm still waiting for a sentence that makes sense." Our Bachelor chuckled awkwardly, realizing his words were under the microscope. The second private date escalated into a mix of heartfelt conversation and subtle digs. While there was a spark, the contestant couldn't resist another jab. "You might be charming, but I'm still not convinced you're fully awake during these dates." The Bachelor's reactions, ranging from nervous laughter to a sheepish shrug, quickly became fan favorites online. Memes exploded, labeling him the Bachelor who gets roasted and golden but easily burned. Behind-the-scenes drama, week 2 also gave fans a peek at the drama behind the camera. Contestants were whispering about their impressions of The Bachelor while production tried to maintain order. One contestant confessed privately, "I love him, but I'm not above pointing out his flaws. It's hilarious." This candid confession only fueled speculation about alliances forming and potential conflicts brewing in the coming weeks. Meanwhile, viewers noticed subtle tension between contestants who felt The Bachelor wasn't taking things seriously and those who genuinely wanted to connect. The result? A cocktail of emotions, humor, and a touch of chaos. The cocktail party roast continued. Cocktail parties on The Golden Bachelor are always high stakes, and this week was no exception. As The Bachelor circulated, contestants couldn't resist poking fun at his quirks. Highlights included one contestant joking about his fashion choices, golden, more like glittery disaster. Another playfully critiquing his dancing skills. "If that's a waltz, I've been doing the Macarena wrong my whole life." Even The Bachelor himself joined in, trying to turn self-deprecation into charm. But the moment viewers loved most was when a contestant jokingly compared his flirting style to a knock-knock joke gone wrong. It was equal parts embarrassing and endearing, a moment that reminded everyone why we tune in week after week. Emotional confessions and surprising vulnerability. Despite all the roasting, week 2 wasn't all laughs. Several contestants shared emotional stories about love, loss, and second chances. In one tearful scene, a contestant revealed why she was hesitant to open her heart, causing The Bachelor to pause mid-roast. This moment of vulnerability reminded both The Bachelor and viewers that beneath the jokes and jabs, the search for love remained sincere. The contrast between laughter and heartfelt emotion created a compelling dynamic, keeping fans glued to their screens. Rose ceremony. Who survived the roast? As the night drew to a close, tension mounted for the rose ceremony. Who would impress the Bachelor enough to earn a rose, and who would be sent home after a week of relentless roasting? Predictably, some of the contestants who delivered the sharpest jabs found themselves safe, while others who misjudged the balance of humor and sincerity faced elimination. The Bachelor, though still embarrassed by the week's roasts, showed signs of growth and self-awareness, traits that might just help him survive the rest of the season. Fan reactions and memes that broke the internet. After week 2 aired, social media erupted with fans dissecting every roast. Memes flooded Instagram and Twitter. A gif of The Bachelor covering his face became the symbol of golden burned. Twitter polls asked who roasted him the best this week. Fan reactions ranged from sympathetic laughter to outright mockery, proving that The Bachelor's vulnerability and humor were a winning combination, even if he didn't always land his jokes. This online frenzy shows one thing. Week 2 has cemented this season as one of the most entertaining Golden Bachelor installments yet. Predictions for Week 3? Will the roasting continue? If Week 2 taught us anything, it's that this Bachelor can't catch a break. Week 3 promises more one-on-one dates filled with awkward moments, potential conflicts between contestants who feel slighted, surprise guest appearances that could throw off the balance of power. Fans are already speculating, will The Bachelor finally turn the tables on the contestants, or will he remain the season's favorite target for playful jabs? One thing is certain, this season is shaping up to be a roller coaster of laughs, tears, and unforgettable drama. Teaser for next week. Next week, we might finally see The Bachelor fight back, or perhaps crumble under the pressure. Expect shocking eliminations, unexpected confessions, and maybe even the first romance sparks that could set the stage for a dramatic finale. Stay tuned, because this Golden Bachelor isn't just getting roasted, he's creating unforgettable television.
Week 1 of The Golden Bachelor was dramatic, brace yourself. Week 2 has officially kicked things up a notch. Our dashing, slightly awkward, and undeniably charming Bachelor found himself in a heat wave of humor, sarcasm, and savage jokes from the contestants. Fans watching live couldn't stop tweeting. Memes exploded. Comment sections were lit. And The Bachelor? He's officially the most roasted man on reality television right now. This week wasn't just about roses. It was about burns, and not the cute little accidental ones. We're talking full-on, did he just see that out loud type burns. So grab your popcorn, because this recap is about to take you inside the chaos, charm, and comedy that is Week 2. The Bachelor's charms under fire. Week 2 opened with The Bachelor attempting to wow the remaining contestants during a high-stakes group date. He started with his signature move, exaggerated compliments and flirtatious gestures, but instead of hearts melting, laughter erupted. One contestant, barely hiding her amusement, quipped, "Are we here for love or a comedy show?" Another added, sarcastically, "Golden, you might be shining, but your jokes are definitely tarnished." It was clear from the start that this Bachelor's charm might have a flaw. It's easily roasted. The audience watching at home live tweeted reactions, "This is gold, but not in the way he thinks," and "Someone get him a script." Even his attempts at witty banter backfired, resulting in awkward pauses and sheepish smiles. But if week 1 was about introductions, week 2 made it clear that our bachelor might be in over his head, or at least in the crossfire of relentless humor. The group date that turned into Roast Central. The much-anticipated group date promised romance at a luxurious rooftop lounge with sparkling city lights. But as soon as the bachelor cracked a joke intended to charm, the contestants pounced. "Oh, you think that line works? I've heard better from a fortune cookie." One contestant shot, perfectly timed. Another delivered the killer. "You may be golden, but that joke is pure bronze." The room erupted in laughter. The bachelor, flustered but determined, attempted to recover with another joke, but it only fueled the roasting session further. Every pun, every awkward compliment became fodder for contestants to roast him mercilessly. Even the cameraman couldn't keep a straight face. Viewers at home live commented, "I'm crying from laughter," and "This is why we watch reality TV." The scene perfectly showcased the Bachelor's dual reality. He's charming enough to stay in the game, but easily roasted enough to create viral golden comedy gold. Private dates, public pressure. After the group date, the Bachelor had 2 private dates scheduled. These moments are usually a chance to showcase softer romantic sides. But week 2 showed that private dates don't mean private roasts. Private date 1. A sunset beach stroll with a contestant known for her sharp humor. She leaned in, teasing, "You talk a lot about love, but I'm still waiting for a sentence that makes sense." He laughed nervously, realizing that every word would now be scrutinized. Private date 2. A quiet dinner by candlelight. The conversation started romantically, but she couldn't resist a jab. "You might be charming, but I'm still not convinced you're fully awake during these dates." Despite the playful teasing, sparks flew. The Bachelor's reactions, nervous laughter, awkward shrug, and sheepish smiles only made him more endearing to viewers. Online, the hashtags Golden Roast and Bachelor Burn were trending within minutes. The takeaway? Even one-on-one dates can't escape the comedy. Week 2 proved that this Bachelor is a walking target, but somehow, he's winning hearts anyway. Behind-the-scenes drama. Week 2 wasn't just surface-level laughs. Behind the scenes, contestants were whispering about alliances, crushes, and rivalries. "I love him, but I'm not above pointing out his flaws. It's hilarious," admitted one contestant during a private confessional. Tensions simmered between those taking The Bachelor seriously and those treating the competition like a roast battle. Subtle digs and eye rolls became weapons of choice. Production staff were constantly stepping in to maintain decorum, but even they couldn't suppress the laughs during some of the sharper roasts. Fans watching at home got a rare peek at the real dynamics behind the glitz, proof that Golden Bachelor isn't just a romance show, it's a strategic comedy battlefield. Cocktail Party Chaos. Roast Edition. Cocktail parties in The Golden Bachelor are always dramatic, but this week they were roast central. As The Bachelor circulated, contestants poked fun at his quirks, creating viral-worthy moments. Fashion critique. Golden, more like glittery disaster. Dance skills. If that's a waltz, I've been doing the Macarena wrong my whole life. Flirting style. Your pickup lines are like knock-knock jokes gone wrong. The Bachelor, initially flustered, tried self-deprecating humor, turning some moments into charming comedy. His awkward laughter became a fan favorite, making memes like "golden but burned" and "the Bachelor who can't escape the roasts" explode online. By the end of the cocktail party, it was clear week 2 was shaping up to be the most entertaining yet. Emotional confessions amid laughter. Even in a week dominated by comedy, vulnerability made a cameo. Several contestants shared personal stories about love, loss, and second chances. One tearful moment stood out. A contestant confessed why she struggled to trust. The Bachelor, caught mid-roast, paused, showing a rare glimpse of sincerity. This emotional juxtaposition, laughter mixed with heartfelt moments, reminded viewers that beneath the jokes, the search for love remains real. Week 2 had it all: comedy, drama, and a touch of romance. Rose ceremony. Survival of the sharpest. Tension skyrocketed at the rose ceremony. Who would earn the Bachelor's rose? Who would be sent home? Surprisingly, contestants who balanced humor with genuine connection thrived, while those who leaned too heavily on roasting or misjudged timing faced elimination. The Bachelor, despite being roasted throughout the week, showed signs of growth. He acknowledged his flaws with humor and self awareness, a trait fans found endearing. The ceremony set the stage for more unexpected twists in the coming weeks. Social media frenzy, meme madness. Week 2 set social media ablaze. Fans dissected every roast, creating GIFs, polls, and hilarious comment threads. Who roasted him best this week? The Bachelor hiding behind his hand is the content we deserve. Golden but easily burned, new nickname for him. Viewers love the dynamic of vulnerability mixed with humor. The Bachelor's ability to laugh at himself only cemented his status as the season's standout character, even if it came at the expense of his ego. Predictions for Week 3. The roast continues. With Week 2 in the books, fans are buzzing. Will The Bachelor finally fight back? Which contestant will emerge as a new frontrunner? How far will the jokes go before things get heated? Week 3 promises more one-on-one dates, potential conflicts, and maybe even shocking surprises. If Week 2 is any indicator, The Bachelor isn't safe from the spotlight or from the contestants' humor. Closing thoughts. Golden, but humble. Week 2 reminded fans why The Golden Bachelor is must-watch TV. Our Bachelor may be roasted relentlessly, but it's his charm, vulnerability, and humor that make him a fan favorite. From group date chaos to cocktail party roasts, private date awkwardness, and heartfelt confessions, Week 2 delivered drama, comedy, and emotion in equal measure. This Golden Bachelor isn't just surviving the competition, he's creating unforgettable television.